Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Moon, and today I'm playing a early access game, actually. This is called TAILOR Tales, and I got it from the developer who I met on Reddit. I hope I'm not pronouncing it wrong. I think it's Celiana, and she developed this game. So we're gonna go ahead and play her early access key that she gave me. So it gives me access to, I'm assuming purple hair guy over here, whose name is Neil. And she said the first 21 chapters of this guy over here, who I think is Dimitri. But I really want to play this edgy dude, this guy right here. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. Anyway, she did give a disclaimer to me that there is some explicit content in this, so that's just something you should know ahead of time. I'm not going to show it in the series, but just so you know ahead of time. Anyway, any of the links that you'll want for this game are going to be down below, and make sure to support the developer on her Patreon, which is also linked down below. Anyway, let's get started on Neil's route. Neil Forrester, 5'9", intern executive. That's a strange title. I feel like it's kind of an oxymoron, but anyway. When you were younger and much more of a tomboy, you and Neil happened to cross paths when he decided to run away from his parents, who forced him to act like a proper child. Years later, you two meet as adults.
Except Neil doesn't recognize you. No, he was under the impression that you are a boy. The misunderstanding leaves Neil embarrassed.
Neil's attitude towards you is cold and cruel, as always. But you know, girls love that stuff, so...
You wonder if that sweet little boy he used to be was just your imagination. You try your best to befriend him, but will Neil have none of that? But Neil will have none of that. But what happens when you finally get under that cold exterior he's crafted? Will he be that sweet little boy again?
How touching. Ooh, there's character customization.
A young woman who's just opened her boutique. You can try her skin, hair, and eye color by using the color swatches, blah blah blah.
I really like visual novels where you can customize people, but... Oh. Boutique. There we go. I hope it doesn't put it twice, because that would be pretty goofy, but that's the kind of thing that kind of happens to me, so that's fine. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so it looks like you have to earn currency in this game to read more of the story, which is cool because that's kind of like a mini game within the visual novel. So you definitely won't get bored. I'm not going to say anything about that. I guess we'll see what that's for. She said this is the 18+ version and not suitable for minors. Oh, cool. Okay. So the plus version, I am playing the plus version, which she gave me. Yes. I'm gonna skip this tutorial for you, for the interest of time, but I'm gonna go through it real quick. Okay, I've been playing the entire day with my friends at the local playground. We played all sorts of games. Tag, cops and robbers, hide and seek. It was all so much fun. The sun is starting to set and all of the other kids have gone home already. I should probably head home as well. My mommy is making dinner and waiting for me. I looked down at my hands, but they're dirty, and there's a cut on my knee. My clothes have spots of green from rolling around in the grass with the other kids. She's not going to like this, so I'm probably going to get yelled at again. But I have to go home. You're completely filthy. Were you playing with boys again? Look at your clothes. What am I going to do with you? How I wish you were more girly. I wonder if it was a deliberate choice to have the mother be like completely black. No. I look down at the floor. Mommy's always saying things like this to me. I just like playing around with kids and I don't care about my clothes. Come on now, wash it and sit down. Have a surprise for you at dinner. My eyes light up. A present. That's unexpected. I hurriedly wash my hands and sit down. When dinner's served, she keeps making comments how I shouldn't play so roughly and keep my clothes clean. I'll finish up my food, eager for my present. Time for your surprise, she exclaims. She walks out the room and then returns soon after, holding a large white box. She hands it over to me. Gleefully, I open it up. A bunch of pink fabrics in the box. A bit confused, I pick it up. Staring at a little pink dress in my tiny hands, it feels smooth against my skin like it's really expensive. The fake crystals embedded into the hem sparkle brilliantly. I'm horrified. It's like a princess dress, and I hate princess dresses. Again, the way it's plain. Wouldn't it simply look adorable on you? Grandma made it for you, she says. I guess it would. Do you want to try it on? I sigh, then take the dress from her hands. I really don't want to wear it, so I come up with a plan. I want to go out and play again, can't I? I don't want to put it on now and make it dirty, I lie. Alright, fine, be back by 7, alright? And don't talk to strangers. Quickly, I leave the house and run away. I definitely did not want to wear a princess dress. The sun is completely gone as I arrive at the playground. It's dark and kind of scary. I kick a rock in frustration. Mother can't make me wear those stupid frilly dresses, always telling me to dress up and look like a girl. I hate it. I don't like all of those frilly dresses and looking cute. It just gets in the way of playtime. My friends always make fun of me when I show up in a frilly dress, and I can't play because Mother doesn't want it to get dirty. I just want to go outside and play with my friends. The playground is empty, since most of the kids have a curfew and they've already gone home. I'm alone and I don't like it. Not even Cody is here to play with. Frustrated, I kick a rock into the metal blue dome on the playground. It makes a hollow sound as it bounces off. So, it's like implied that I'm a young kid. I just find it funny that I'm out here in the dark. Just a little girl. But it's fine. Who's there? I'm startled by the sudden sound coming from the dome. It looks like someone was hiding there. Come out, I yell, wanting to know who it is. It takes a while, but within seconds, I see a small boy crawling out the hole. At first, I see a bush of purple hair emerging from the hole, then I see the rest of his body come out, revealing the dirt on his expensive-looking clothes. His eyes are big and red, looking at me in fear. I'm not gonna hurt you. You're new here. What's your name? The boy says nothing. He looks down at his shoes and said, they're covered in dirt as well. Where are you from, I ask, continuing my question around this strange boy. You're definitely not from around here. He makes a tiny sniff and rubs his nose with the cuff of his sleeve. Did you run away from home too? I suddenly feel sad about my own situation, running away from my mother in the dress like that. You're not going to tell them, are you? He finally says. His voice cracks a bit like he's been crying a lot. I smile at him. Of course not. We can be runaways together. He looks up at me, a spark returning to his eyes. Why are you running away? He asks. My mom wants me to wear clothes I don't want to. I'm always being forced to dress girly. Mom and Dad always insist I wear these clothes, and yet they yell at me when I get them dirty. I give him one look over again. He's entirely dirtied his clothes. They must be real mad at you then. He gives a shy nod. I don't want to go back. I always have to study and I can never go out and play. Relatable. I hate that. I just want to play as well. Get dirty as I want. The boy gives me a tiny smile. Mom and Dad won't let me play with any boys, so I run away. Well then, I'll play with you. The parents aren't here to say no. The boy finally manages to smile at me and I give him a big toothy grin back. He climbs to the top of the slide and sits down to slide down. I hear him giggle as he goes down. I quickly climb up as well and follow after him. It's so much fun to play with this boy. He's a bit shy and hesitant at first, but a couple minutes in, he's the one racing to the top of the slide. Mom and Dad would definitely never allow me to play like this, he says. Definitely not with other kids my age. Hey, I'm 7. How old are you? I ask with a wide smile. I'm 8. Ooh. You know, boys older than me should be brave, I tell him, and I awaken him and give him a thumbs up. He gives me a bashful smile back. I then grin at him, tap him on the arm. Tag, you're it. He looks at me questionably, simply standing on the same spot still. I run back and forth in front of him, and he's not moving to chase me at all. Hello? He looks at me funny. I'm it? What does that mean? So, does it know how to play tag? I move through that. Explains tag. You're it. He nods his head and laughs, taking Chase, and we both run playing tag. He's a fast learner, and I've never heard of a kid that didn't know how to play tag. Either way, he's pretty fun. We play together until the stars are twinkling in the night. I'm laying down in the grass, my clothes are stained completely, and I probably should be worried about my mother. But I didn't really care. If I could play like this every day, that'd be so awesome. Do you see those 4 bright stars, he asks. I look up to the sky, the stars sparkling bright, and I can see the ones he's pointing at, 4 bright stars in the shape of a square. Yeah, I see them. It's a star constellation. So the 3 bright stars coming out of it, they call it the Little Dipper, he explains. Shows how much I know about astrology, because astronomy, because he said that and I thought it was just like a box. But, okay, moving on. Oh, I see, it looks like a frying pan. Wow, you're so smart. He gives me a shy smile and then shakes his head. It's just what my parents forced me to learn. You don't like it when they force things on you, huh? They're always forcing me to learn. I don't want to go back. Do you hate them? He takes his answer. No. I just want to make him proud, but I really don't like rules. I don't like rules either, I say. But your parents love you, right? I guess. Why do you always misbehave? 'Cause I'm bad.
Huh?
Your parents don't punish you? I just run away when they do. You're so cool. You do whatever you want. I feel myself blush with a sudden adoration. That's a scarily accurate little kid conversation. Okay, so we see flashlights shining our way. Find the boy, when a man yells. You know, I was actually thinking about, wouldn't there be like a manhunt out for a missing 8-year-old little boy? Oh, I think they're looking for me. What should we do? The boy looks frightened. I'm sure he doesn't want to go home just yet. Well, I'm bad. So, I'll distract them, I tell the boy. He quickly hides behind one of the trees, and I step up towards a group of flashlights. Hey, there's a kid, yells out one of them. The police walk up to me and I get nervous, feeling my stomach drop in a bundle of nerves, but I have to protect my new friend, so I swallow my uneasiness and look him straight in the eye. No, it's not him. Have you seen a little kid around here? Your age and height, purple hair? Yes, I've seen him. He ran away when I tried to talk to him, though. Which way did he go? He went that way, about 10 minutes ago. Everyone gather around. He went this way. All the other men gather around and follow him as they walk into the direction I pointed at, leaving us alone to playground. My heart's beating like crazy. I can't believe I fooled them. Wow, you lied to them about blinking eyes as in awe, 'cause I am bad. Either way, the police are gone, but who knows for how long. We can't stay here forever, so I start to wonder where we should go. The only thing I can think of is my home. Even if my mom is waiting for me at home with that dress in her hands, that'd be the best idea. We can hide there, in my house. 7-year-old logic. Except when I got home, my mom contacted the boy's parents immediately, and he was picked up very swiftly. I couldn't even get a word in. I was punished harshly for running away with him. I never saw him anymore after that day. I sometimes still wonder what happened to him. How are you doing? My grandma asked with a big smile. Lately, Grandma hasn't been feeling well, so Mommy and I went to visit her at the hospital. Grandma's hooked up to a bunch of machines with wires and tubes. It looks scary. I run over to her, climb the bed and hug her. I'm fine if you are, I yell. I don't know why I have to yell that, but get off the bed. I let go and climb down from the bed, sitting next to my mom. How are things at home? Things are doing fine. The little Sarah doesn't want to wear the dress you made for her. I pat her response. Is that so? My grandma says with a laugh. I used to be just like you, she says and taps her finger on my nose. Were you as little as me? I was even shorter, much smaller. I like to play around the dirt without a care in the world. Did your mom make you wear skirts and dresses too? Mom's hides in the background. All the time. So Grandma was the same as me. Back then, all girls were taught simple sewing methods, and we needed to be able to have skills suited for running a household, and stitching up torn fabric was one of them. Sounds boring, I yell. And it was. I didn't want to learn because why would I use it? And then Mom cuts Grandma off, but then she met Grandpa, didn't she? Ah yes, I met your grandpa when I was a little older. He was riding his bicycle, showing off in front of the popular kids, and he fell, quite hard. He had somehow managed to rip a hole in the seams of his trousers. What happened? I pulled him to the side and I asked him to What? She's only 7. Grandma laughs, which causes her to take a few coughs as well. Considering he couldn't be embarrassed any further, he took off his pants, and I used my small little sewing kit to patch up the hole. You had a sewing kit with you? Yes, I had to carry one for emergencies, and I guess she was right. We were inseparable since then. He would buy me roses to show how grateful he was, and he didn't care if I wore a skirt or pants. He was just happy that it showed him compassion at a time when everyone else simply humiliated him. I smile at the story. I always like hearing how Grandma met my grandpa, even though I barely knew him before he passed away. I don't remember the roses, my mom mentions thoughtfully. Well, I never told you everything. I guess carrying the sewing kit with me wasn't so bad after all. Well, I feel like it's a pretty simple story to, leave out important details to your daughter, but okay, Grandma, it's fine. I'm the special one anyway. A circle skirt is super easy to make, even though my first creations were terrible. I eventually got good at it, and I realized it was pretty fun to make them, and wearing my own creations was the best part. My grandma gives me a real big smile, and that, Sarah, is how I started wearing skirts as well as pants. I don't really see why, though. I still don't want to wear girly stuff. There can be no in-between. Aw, man, it's a sad death. God damn it. Aww. Now MC wants to actually wear clothes and stuff. Well, that was the end of chapter 1. If you want to see chapter 2, go ahead and check out the next video. But for now, that was a little first look at TAILOR Tales. I feel like I definitely want to get the full version with everything, because this is already a pretty unique game considering the extra features it has, and the story looks pretty good too. So yeah, that was part 1 of TAILOR Tales. If you like this, go ahead and smash like. And if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.